Hi everybody, welcome back to the closet. Today is officially my 3 months on HRT, and I even saw my doctor and we kind of went over things. And I kind of want to be 100% honest with you guys and tell you the truth about like this journey. And I haven't really experienced that many changes. The only things that I've actually experienced is like my boobs getting bigger, but there's no sensitivity or anything like that. They're just bigger, which is a really cool thing, sure. But there's nothing else going on for me. Like I've heard of other trans girls that have like softer skin, their hair gets better, their mood starts to change. I haven't really gotten any of that. I would think it's like a placebo on me, for me, thinking that my skin is looking better or feeling better because I've been eating healthier. It could be because of that. I don't know. But just for me, it's just my chest and that's it. So for the last couple of months, I've been trying to eat healthier. I've been eating vegetables in every single one of my meals. Wow, vegetables! Freaking do it. And then eating less junk food and less soda and less chips. I just kind of substituted soda for water, and then instead of chips, I just have like nuts and then like less chips than I normally do, you know? I think that plays a bigger impact than HRT, because when I started eating healthier, I just became happier. I actually woke up happier, and after I was done eating, I wasn't like super tired or anything. Or it could be HRT, I don't know, maybe it's a combination of both of them, probably. But I told my doctor today that I wanted to take it to the next step. And she finally prescribed me with T blockers, or testosterone blockers. This is an official name for it, but I don't know what it's called. Maybe I'll put it right here. So now I'm going to be taking T blockers, and she prescribed me more estrogen. She said estrogen is going to be the best T blocker, but we're still going to put T blockers on the list and see what happens. And that's just going to help me with my hair. I think it's going to make it thinner because I have really thick hair. And then it's going to help my skin, which is going to be awesome. We also talked about surgeries, which is something that I really want to do, but it's going to be, unfortunately, it's going to take like another year before I can do surgeries because of insurance or whatever. But what I really want to do is just get like facial stuff done. I don't really care about my genitalia. No one's going to see it. Like I don't get that much dysphoria out of it. But everybody sees your face, and that's kind of like where I would want all the surgeries to happen, is my freaking face. But I have to wait like a year for that, and that's gonna be like a huge freaking change. But we gotta work our way to it. But now I'm being prescribed more estrogen. Before I was taking 2 milligrams at night and then in the morning, and now I'm doing it 3 times a day. So same 2 milligrams, but then 3 times a day, plus 50 milligrams of testosterone blockers. It feels like it's a big change. So there's definitely going to be a huge update probably next month of like what I'm experiencing. And another really thing that I was worried about seeing my doctor is I felt like this was like the ultimate like, are you passing test? Because then it's your doctor checking you out to see how progress is going, you know? And I just felt like super terrified, like, oh my god, I don't pass, oh my god. So I went in there trying to pass. I didn't wear any makeup, but I just kind of wore like something more feminine, like a tank top and then like a flannel over it, and then like a small bra. So there was some padding, but not a lot. And then just like skinny jeans. So I think it looked alright, because it wasn't too over the top, but it was kind of casual. But I was just terrified that I wouldn't pass in front of the doctor. Not that it doesn't really matter, but it mattered because I was scared, like what if they like deny all of this stuff. But she said I look actually great. One of the things that I'm super self-conscious about, are you ready? Is my hair. There was one person online that commented on my hairline, and he was just like, oh, you can do better with that. And I'm like, what do you mean you can do better? And he's like, you got a big forehead. And I'm like, oh. That's one of the reasons why most people haven't seen my actual hair, because I'm stupid, self-conscious about it. From one stranger on the internet a long time ago, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Maybe you might see some updates on that. But in terms of surgeries, I would just want like my whole face done. Like my brow bone, if you look at me from the side in person, my brow bone sticks out a little bit. My jaw is kind of like out there, and my nose is kind of a schnoz. My doctor said my hairline is totally fine. I think it's just in my head. Whenever I look at a mirror, I'm like, I'm going bald. Even though I got a buttload of hair, it's super thick. But it's just all in my head, I guess. I'm not worried about my foot-long dingle-dong. No one's really gonna see it, and I can tuck it. There's a tucking video, by the way. It's kind of old now, but if you need help tucking, there it is. So that's kind of like on the bottom of my list. It doesn't really give me that much dysphoria. My appearance is going to be the biggest thing, and that's probably the biggest thing for most people too. I'd rather pass and have a foot-long dingle-dong than the other way around, you know? Another cool thing is that as soon as I went into the doctor's office, they have my preferred name there, and nobody called me sir or anything. And the other day, I forgot where I was, but then the ma'am immediately said, not the ma'am, the person working there immediately said, ma'am, to me instead of like sir or anything. And then I said my legal name, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry for calling you ma'am. And I'm like, there's a reason why you got confused. I look like this for a reason. You can call me ma'am. But like my dead name is probably just gonna give me away super hard. Name change is probably gonna be super hard to change. But whenever I give people my actual name, it confuses the hell out of them. And if I don't give them the real name, especially in legal places, it causes more issues. I don't know. That part is still like up in the air for me. One of the last things I want to go over is my voice. So clearly I haven't done anything with it, like it sounds the same. But I have been doing voice training, which hasn't really helped me because I'm kind of doing it on my own. I don't want to say I don't have the discipline for it. It's just like it's a lot harder when you're by yourself and you don't know if you're making progress or anything. I found a voice coach that I'm going to try to be going to. I want to see what she says. But I really want a coach that could help me out. That'd make it 100 times better. I know for some trans girls, it's literally impossible for them to change their voice. I believe everybody can do it. Once I can do it, I'll prove it to you. And there's other trans girls that are just like super easy at it. And I'm like, oh. But that's the plan, is to get some voice training in. I know everybody would love some of that. So once I figure it out, of course I think that's pretty much it. That's everything that I wanted to go over. Wait, hold on. For the next YouTube video, I want to do more of a helping pass, like clothing passing guide, because picking out clothes is really hard and annoying. So I just want to give some quick outfits and quick pointers on how you should be dressing yourself in really cool outfits that you can just copy. I don't know if this counts, but I just got like shorts and then like a t-shirt on. It's super lazy, but I feel like it looks fine and it just kind of matches my aesthetic. That's kind of the plan for the next video, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. See you next video. Bye.